This may be one of the coldest days we've seen so far this winter, with temperatures for some of you only in the 30s today. But what about that long range forecast, and what can we do to get some snow on the ground? Let's go inside and take a look. All right, so I wanted to show you some of the things that we have going on in our atmosphere that may prevent us from not seeing any snow for quite a long time. And it all starts with the jet stream, with what's going on. The cold air right now is off to the north, off to the west, off into Alaska, and it is not in our area at all. We have a ridge pattern that's setting up right now. And what a ridge pattern means is that we're going to see the chances for that warm air to start to build in the coming days, because there's a new storm system right now that is in the Midwest, where they're going to see rain and snow. Now, this is looking at Saturday. We're going to be dry on Saturday, but for them, it's all about the rain, the snow that develops, but the cold air doesn't quite make it down into our area. And by the time the rain does get into the region, and that is once again by Sunday morning, we're looking at likely just rainfall across the region. So we're going to probably just see rain again from this event. But I want to show you what the long-term forecast would maybe be. And what we need is, we need a trend of colder air. First of all, if we can get some snowpack to develop to the north of us, if we get some snow in areas of Maryland, across more spots in West Virginia, into Ohio, then they'll have some of the cold air that could push down into our area. So the long range forecast, that's what we're looking at here. And this thing goes out several hours into the future, to be exact, around 380 hours into the future. This is the GFS here. It's very crude, so this is the same thing that I look at every day when I look at the forecast and look at what we have in store for our area. There's the high pressure that's to our north now, and there's that same storm system in the Midwest that's developing. As we fly through this thing, we're already now into the weekend. There's that rain that comes through our area. And as we go further than that, we still see the warm air across many spots to our entire region, really off to our north even. So we don't get the cold enough air into our area. They have cold air there in Minnesota, but not here for us. So when are we going to see the cold air? Well, it cools off a little bit. The trend says maybe by Thursday the 16th, and long range out, let's go to the end of the month. Let's fly all the way to the end of the month. Okay, it does look like it maybe gets a little bit colder for our area, but I don't know if we're going to see any snow or not. That's way too far out in the future, because when we look at these weather models, we have a good idea in the next 3 to 4 days, but after then, it starts to get pretty crummy. But the long range forecast does indicate there could be some colder air, so our chance for snow maybe later this month and into February is still a possibility. We're not done with winter yet. We'll see if we can get some snow.